Hey Year 12, I know what it's like to get stuck in lockdown, monotonous routine, having to rely on discipline and motivation to get your work done in the midst of upcoming trials. So I'm going to share with you a few hacks that I used leading up to my HC exams that helped me get my goal ATO of 99.95. So number one, create a daily study plan for yourself. So this should be a schedule that's repeating one particular subject to your HC at least every 2 days or so. So if you're hitting it on day one, you should be hitting on day three. What you're seeing here is my medicine preparation leading up to my exam. So I've structured it very similarly to how I did it in my HSC. This is so important because consistency matters much more than the time you spend in one sitting for a particular subject. So make sure you're actively engaged in spaced repetition over every couple of days. Next, have a little vision board for yourself. This is everything that drives you into manifesting your current goals, whether it be your ATO to get into a course, a specific job you have in mind, or a specific area you want to work in the future. So make sure you put it out there so you can work towards manifesting it into reality. Helps a ton. I put my ATO goal here when I was in Year 12. I would also have a minimum effective workload schedule. So this is the minimum work that you expect to get done on your worst day when you're not motivated, you don't feel disciplined, and so that sets a bit of a threshold so you don't fall into doing no work at all on a particular day. Make sure it's really achievable, really easy to do, and so it will set the pace for you to start working more and more and adding on top of that. Next big tip, make sure that you're not just doing HSC study. It can get very monotonous. So try doing other stuff, like read a book that you're truly interested in, or if you like, get a bit of exercise done at home, or do a bit of socially distanced physical activity outside in groups of less than 10 in this lockdown period. If schedules don't really work for you, and something that works really well for me is I bought this little Boogie Board. The office works, $5, good investment, because I jot down 3 things that I really want to get done that day, and I order them from most to least important, so I have vision of exactly what I want to achieve on a given day. Okay, now to make your life easier, make sure that you're studying smart and not hard, and I'm going to tell you exactly what that means. It means not passively reading your notes. What I would first do is, to get ready for my trials, I'll spend 2 days getting all my notes out there or someone else's notes. I'll cover it, read it, explain it to myself until I've gone through all of the notes in about 2 days, then go start sitting non-stop trial papers, timing myself and then marking myself. Huge hack that I wish everyone did, but 90% of students will not do, is mark yourself after that exam, read the sample answers, they're literally the Bible exemplar response to a particular dot point, and copy paste that into your notes. And that's how you update and improve your notes as a continually adapting body of work. ELDR, focus less on the notes and more on doing past papers. One of my best hacks for getting my work done, on top of having my little manifestation board for motivation, was listening to instrumental music. It could be instrumental music of current popular music, it could be lo-fi hip-hop, it could be anything, piano instrumentals, but it really helped me get my work done. A few things that I do is I try to rely on discipline the least. So I find out wherever I have to exert willpower and I remove those things. So if it could be waking up in the morning, a little hack I use is I put my alarm clock in the other room. And now since I need to actually walk to it to turn it off, it'll force me to get up, get refreshed, and get to work. Now, general rule of thumb, right now I'd be aiming to do about 2 trial papers, partially completed to what you understand, mark that, and then spend a bit of time revising on weak areas for other subjects on one day. And last but not least, don't rely on yourself for accountability. Reach out to your friends, create a quick study group, hop on Zoom or Google Meets, do work together, and that will force you to get work done even when you don't really want to. Finding it hard still to do work, what I recommend you do is every morning send your edX mentor a quick message about what work you aim to get done that day, and I'll force you to send the work that you've done that day to them for all your subjects, and that way we can mentor you, keep you accountable in this whole lockdown period. Now, if hopping on a Zoom call and studying while I'm doing work sounds like something that'll get you disciplined, motivated, and getting work done in this lockdown period, stay tuned to this feed, and you can get added to our learning portal where you can do work alongside me. And remember, edX students, you have access to all of my notes. All the trial papers are sorted by module, waiting for you to get completed over this lockdown period. You can always send your work to your mentor too. Good luck with that. And everyone else, hope you stay productive, get your work done, make sure you take care of your mental health, and smash your work this lockdown.